I'm Simon Hales, President of the Two-Legged Sports Sedan Club. We're here at Winton again for kicking off the 2020 season. Good entries for the start of the season, best year we had in a long time, so numbers are looking up. I'm looking forward to a solid year with plenty more cars coming out. Great to have some old cars and some old members come back and hunt down cars, rebuild cars, get some of these old machines out of the sheds and onto the track, which is fantastic.
So tell us about some of the new cars that are coming out.
So there's some guys who are building some serious cars. There's 4 or 5 of those that are being built at the moment, which are full space frame type cars. So we've got Barry McGaw's building a Nissan Gazelle, which is basically on the chassis dig at the moment, getting the chassis all welded up. You got Simon Oaten who's building it's actually a 2-litre, so it's a 1100cc turbo engine, Fiat, because that's the sort of person he is. But that's a RX-7, so that's a pretty exciting car. He's put a lot of effort into that car and done a lot of research on how to build the most optimal sports sedan. Jacob Brain is actually building a car that was probably going to be a little bit groundbreaking, that it's a space frame front wheel drive car, Honda CRX. That looks pretty mad. And then you got Craig Simon who's also building a BMW as well, so some pretty cool cars being built in the background. And then some old cars that are actually being rebuilt and hoping to see later on in the year actually quite a few of them, so it should be awesome.
And yourself and your father and the members of the 2-litre association have been working very hard, I've noticed, over the last few years to build the class back into towards its glory days.
Yep.
And it seems to be going that direction. How hard has that been? What sort of challenges have you faced, and what sort of things have you found you've needed to, say, adapt in this modern era of motorsport compared to the older days?
Okay, so yeah, look, I got involved in the committee with the club about 5 years ago and worked with the committee at the time to start a rebuild plan. So we sat down and looked at the things that the club was currently doing, looked at some of the areas we felt we could improve, and basically went out and spoke to members, past members, spoke to people about what they thought the club needed to do, what the club was about, what made the club successful in the first place. And through that we came up with a plan and worked that through over the last couple of years and taken steps every year to actually get the numbers back, get people involved. It's been fantastic. We reintroduced the class structure, which is something that meant that not everyone can build a full noise space frame sports sedan. There's lots of people who just don't have the skills and the time to do that. So reintroducing Class B and the turbo class, getting all that stuff implemented. Even though we had low numbers, we felt if we got the structure right that people would actually come, and that's exactly what's happened. We've been very lucky that we've had some of the old members of the club, like Andrew Pinkerton and guys like that, who've come back to the club and really helped in that rebuild process, spread the word, got their friends involved, and everyone's just bringing a lot to the table now, rather than it just being about the committee doing stuff. We've got lots of people in the club really working to help the club move in the right direction. So we're very lucky in that way that we've got very passionate people, and we all want to go out and have a good time. We want to enjoy the race weekends. We want to make it inclusive and really want it to. The racing is such a small part of the actual weekend, even though that's what everything is evolved around. When you spend a weekend away, you want to enjoy yourself. You want to go away with people that get along and help each other and all that sort of stuff. And lots of other classes do that. But it's one of those things you need to make an environment where people want to be involved in the racing. And that's what we found.
And if someone wants to get involved with the class and the category, what's the best way to contact you guys?
Either through Facebook, on the website. Give us a ring. All the contact details are on the website. Come to a club meeting. Come and talk to us at the track. All the guys in the club are open to people coming up and having a chat, looking over the cars. Everyone's very open about what the cars are and what they aren't. It's basically pick up the phone, come and talk to us, and come and see us.
And finally, what are the plans for 2020 as far as the rounds that you guys are doing?
So we're doing 2 rounds at Winton. So we're starting at Winton, then we go to Phillip Island with the state series, the big state series. Then we move to back to Winton for the Super Truck round in July, which is always a fantastic round with the trucks. From there we do a 2-litre festival at Phillip Island, which is a PIARC run event, which is fantastic. We have had our biggest grids and the most support of any events at that race meeting. It's probably been a marquee event that we've really tried to push. And then this year we're actually heading up to Wakefield Park for round 5 as part of the AMRS series. So we have raced at Wakefield Park in the past, but it was a long time ago, and everyone's looking forward to a new challenger for a new track. So yeah, looks like it's going to be an exciting year.
Awesome. Well, I'm hanging to watch all the racing, and I wish you guys well. It's been fantastic to see all your effort paying off with the class building up and the fields getting stronger and stronger.
Excellent. Appreciate that.